Welcome to Season 3 of Superior Angling TV, brought to you by Amsoil, the first in synthetics.
On, big fish. Big fish. I'm on. I'm on. Nice. Wow. Thing just shot in. Are we rolling? We're rolling hot?
We're not
huh?
ready, but we're rolling.
Welcome to Gull Lake, baby. This is a big one. Hayes, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Start this out right. This is a big girl. Huh? Oh man. Oh man, oh man. I'm serious. This is something else, man. I just got to get her head turned up the hole here. I think it's a real big walleye. Shot out of nowhere. I just looked down at the markham, and there she was. I don't know how well I got her hooked, but oh yeah.
Look at that.
Now there's a way to start right there. How about that? Such a pretty fish. This is the term we like to deem it, Gull Lake Gold. Not gonna lie about where we're fishing.
We haven't even done our intro yet. We're getting cameras set up.
Good morning from Gull Lake, I guess. Wow, that's a dandy fish for sure. Slightly too big to keep. I'd say it's like 23 inches, maybe 22. Nice fish for sure. So we're gonna release her and catch some more. This is one of many to come, right? All right. Oh, she's eager to go.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! That's big. That's big. Unreal. This morning's been an absolute dumpster fire. We're out here though. We got our holes drilled. Fish on in the first 2 minutes of jigging.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I can guarantee you we're gonna catch more fish.
Hey guys, this is Grant Sorensen with Superior Angling. Join me February 19th at 7 p.m. at Mr. D's for the monthly Western Lake Superior Trollers Association meeting. We will be on hand giving a seminar on ice fishing for walleye, panfish, and more, followed up by a Q&A session on anything fishing related. For more information, check out the WLSTA Facebook page. Again, that's February 19th at 7 p.m. at Mr. D's off Grand Avenue in Duluth. We hope to see you there.
Winter is here, and so are the savings on Lund and Crestliner boats at RJ Sport & Cycle located in Duluth. We are your fishing boat headquarters for sales, service, rigging, and much more. Shop our great selection of boats for a variety of fishing styles, including Lake Superior trolling, inland lake walleye, panfish, and much more. From tillers to side consoles and full windshield models, we sell them all. Stop in and see us today at RJ Sport & Cycle, located off Miller Trunk Highway in Hermantown.
Your way of life means everything to you. That's why we put our everything into fueling it. We're here for you every moment, every day, every season, with a dependable propane supply and competitive pricing plans that fit your budget. Superior Fuel. Switch and save up to $500 annually on your propane. Visit savewithsuperior.com.
Protect your investments this winter with an enclosed trailer from Wittis Trailer Sales, located in Esco. We also sell cargo trailers, utility trailers, snowmobile trailers, and much more. Did you know we stock a full line of Heinecker snowplows? While you're here, shop the largest selection of Mahindra tractors in the area. Don't forget about our service center, ready to tackle jobs of any size. Wittes Trailer Sales in Esco, where customers become friends.
Good morning from Gull Lake. We have Hayes and we are out here fishing walleyes. One on the board already. That didn't take long at all.
No, not at all.
What's the plan for today, bud?
So we're gonna run around today. Started this morning here, just up on kind of a weed line, and we're gonna run around right today, middle of the day, fish some deeper water, okay. And in the evening, kind of move back up shallow. I think I hooked that fish in 22 feet.
Yep.
But yeah, we're just looking for these green weeds up here. Is most likely more times than not coontail. So that's kind of the weeds we're looking for those walleyes to move up in.
And this morning we were here in the dark and we drilled holes and we have weeds like 5 feet behind us. So we're just on the outside of those.
Yeah, so these walleyes, especially in wintertime, will use this real similar to how a person would use a road driving up and down the road. They really, they don't move too far out or too far in. It's really, really critical that you stay on that edge. So that's what we'll be looking for today. The deeper stuff we're gonna fish will have some chunk rock, gravel stuff, but maybe a little bit of mud. We'll see what happens, but that's a good way to start.
I'm looking forward to it, yeah. Yes.
Carry over, you got a flag.
Shut up.
That's you, buddy. That's you, buddy.
I heard it.
It's a small hook, so you're on.
Fish on.
We're on.
We got him. Woo! What a morning so far, buddy.
I like it. Nice fish.
It feels decent, not as big as your first one, but he'll play.
He'll play.
He'll play. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh, man.
Oh, I heard that thing go off.
That's the dandy thing.
That's nice. You can hear them.
I love it when they pop off, man. You could even be sitting in a porta roll or sitting in a wheelhouse. And
yeah, I fish pro.
They pop off.
Get that extra line out, guys. It'll pay dividends.
Obviously paying dividends here.
Look at that. There's beautiful. A beauty. Look at that fish.
Look at the
I
colors,
like
man.
it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, look at that. What a beautiful walleye on a awesome December morning. What a fish.
Yeah.
Harvest or let go?
I think this morning they all get free passes.
Perfect. We'll do that.
But yeah, that's beautiful.
That is a gorgeous.
17, 18.
That will be a perfect eater if you want to keep fish. Yeah. We'll gladly let him go
I
though.
think we'll catch more. So.
I do too.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Boom. Nice. What time is it? 8:45. Our bite here is ended. We stopped graphing fish, so now we move. Where do we move to?
So right now we're up near the northern part of the lake. We're gonna slide right into sort of the middle of the lake. That's where all the deep water is. All the deep water, humps, saddles, points. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna drill out these areas and hopefully pluck a few fish off throughout the course of the day here. And then leading back to the evening, we'll probably be back around this area. I'm not exactly for sure. Depends on how the day bite goes. But I mean, yeah, a good morning for sure, and we'll just try to keep it rolling.
But around the Brainerd Lakes area here, there's lots of clear water, so you have to get next to deep basins during the day, especially with no snow on top of the ice. You have to be adjacent to deep water or in deep water. So we're gonna go there.
All right, guys, we're out here towards the middle of Gull Lake. Gonna try to cross over into the main basin of the lake, and we have a heave here. So we're gonna check and just see what the ice conditions are around the heave.
After drilling a few holes, we are opting to go next to the shoreline and see what that's about. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. but safety first.
Yeah, it makes for an interesting run for sure. Yeah.
Made it safely to the basin of Gull Lake. Safety is always number one, so there's a big pressure ridge. We kind of assessed the situation out towards the middle more and decided to go across closer to shore. It was safe, we made it, no wetness, it's good.
That's all you can ask for. Like he said, we're out here in the main basin of the lake, main part of the lake, just fishing sort of an offshore, you know, it's sort of I would call it more of a high rise than a hump. It just comes from deep water up to some gravelly rock stuff, and we're just gonna drill to try to find that transition between, you know, the hard bottom and soft bottom.
Cool, so you're all drill, you follow with the graph or something like that, or?
Yeah, that'll be just about it.
Okay.
We'll see if we can pluck off some midday walleyes here.
Again, we don't even know if we're gonna catch any, but this is what you have to do if you are gonna catch one during the midday, just because it's such clear water and we have no snow.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Working out deep. I don't know what I had a bunch of fish on screen. I don't know what exactly this is. Oh, Gull Lake.
Gull Lake monster.
Not a giant, but hey, it's a midday walleye nonetheless, you know. We're grinding hard, you know, but competition, there was a couple fish down there. Just a matter of moving around, you know. Not exactly what we're looking for, but still a walleye, so we're on to something here. And we'll see if we can't grind out a couple decent fish.
A little more weight to it.
Huh?
A little more weight to it.
A little more weight?
A little more. I don't know if it's gonna be over that 16-inch range, but hey, if it's 15, it's a good dinner fish.
Oh, not
at
quite.
that.
Still a nice, I mean.
Oh, not quite, but hey, middle of the day, the sun as high as it can be, no snow on the ice, we'll take it.
Not a bad one, like it's 13 inches.
13 and a half, yeah.
It's nearly an eater. I think he gets
Close.
Yeah, it's real close.
It's close.
Just came out of nowhere.
It did. It just showed up and cracked it,
Yep.
which is good.
Yeah. Not a bad little one.
Not a bad walleye.
Golden.
What are we doing? Keeping it or letting it go?
She gets a pass.
All right. See you later. Down it goes. Midday walleyes. Go deep
Plug it away.
or go home.
When we care about something, it shows. To help protect these things, call on the knowledge and experience of a local independent insurance agent that you know and trust. Some things we just can't afford to lose, and that is why we exist, because the worst brings out our best. Holden Insurance, Duluth and Superior.
From opening weekend to the end of the season, you want every outing to be a success. AMSOIL synthetic lubricants provide next-level engine protection, both on the lake and on your way to it. Keep your mind on what's important this weekend. Choose AMSOIL. Reliable as your favorite lure and as dependable as your secret spot. Visit AMSOIL.com to find AMSOIL products near you.
Hey everybody, it's time to go ice fishing, and no place better to shop than Marine General. Ice tents, augers, fish finders and underwater cameras, rods and combos, boots, gloves, jackets and bibs. And the best prices anywhere. Marine General, London Road in Duluth.
Come on into Marine General and get outdoors with us.
All right, midday was tough. A couple small walleyes.
Yep.
Not much of anything, but luckily for us, it is now 2:30 and the sun is starting to get lower, so we've staged ourselves for the evening bite. We are close to where we were this morning.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put out some iFish Pros.
Yep.
and which is essentially like a tip up, but you get to fight the fish on the rod, so that's always a bonus.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna strategically position these in an area right on the weed line, right?
Yeah, so I mean, we're on a spot here where you've got clumps of weeds. You know, in the fall, some of the weeds die off, and then in the wintertime, you've got clumps of green weeds. So we've been just playing around with the Markham camera, just looking around for these patches of weeds. So what we're trying to find is just little clumps of weeds that are off of the main weed line, which out here is like 12 feet. That's just slightly too shallow. So we're just coming off of it and just looking for certain patches the fish seem to congregate around them when you can find them. So that's kind of what we're gonna look for here.
So there's sporadic little weed patches, maybe this big, that are up here off of the main weed line.
Exactly.
That's kind of what we're looking for. So we're gonna go around with our Markham camera until we see these, and then that way we can place essentially a tip up or the iFish Pro with a minnow right over that weed.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what you want to look for, suspend the minnow up a little bit higher, I mean, right around the clump of weeds, and those fish just key in on that type of stuff, so that's what we're looking for.
And then we'll probably be out a little bit more, jigging again, so. But yeah, I mean, midday is always tough, whether you're fishing Mille Lacs or Lake of the Woods, like any lake, St. Louis River and Duluth, like it's always tough midday, but you just got to bounce around, and we plucked off a few small fish, but nothing to write home about. But we're staying hopeful for a good evening here.
Oh, yeah,
the sun is getting low. There's no wind. It's nice weather.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a cloud in the sky, and usually on a lake like this, that's a good sign, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's position 2 of these and get after it.
Sounds good. Hey, so for those of you that have not used an iFish Pro, I'm going to kind of demonstrate how to do so. The first thing you're going to do is put a bobber stop on your line, just like you would with a slip bobber or anything like that. And then in place of that, the slip bobber, you'll just actually use the slip stop, which will slide on your line. There's 2 holes on the slip stop. The top one's for if you're fishing heavier braid, pike fishing or something. And this bottom one here, I like for, this smaller braid, walleye line, monofilament line. You're going to slide that on your line, and then you're just going to tie your minnow and hook. You could use a sinker. You could use like a glow demon jig, whatever you prefer to use with a set line, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your bobber stop to adjust the depth. So we're fishing right around 19 feet here. I already have the bobber stop set. You're going to let all of the line out. And once your bobber stop hits the slip stop, which will be right about here, you're gonna grab the tip up. Now this is fixed. You're gonna grab your tip up, you're gonna slide the line in, just like this, inside the tip up. Place your rod in the rod holder, leaving the bail open on the rod. You'll then place the slip stop onto the clip like this. And then your flag, you'll put down, place the slip stop on top of the flag into the trigger. And you have 3 settings. You have a light setting for like walleyes and shiners, fatheads, smaller minnows, medium setting for, larger shiners or, pike suckers. And the big setting would be for like decoy minnows or if you're fishing big dead bait, for big pike. But it's real simple, real easy to use product, and I think it's much, much better than just hand over handing a fish in. You have the control of a rod, and the iFish Pros definitely helped me tip-up fishing-wise catch more fish.
Welcome to Season 3 of Superior Angling TV. And now, it's time for this week's Markham Moment, brought to you by Markham Technologies.
So when you set up for the evening bite, essentially it's kind of an all or nothing deal. These fish move in and they feed for 20 minutes, a half hour, whatever it may be, but you just don't have time to, during prime time, if you're not seeing fish, you don't have time to pick up everything and run to a new spot. So when you pick your position for the morning or the evening, you kind of have to, put some time and thought and effort into figuring out exactly where you're gonna fish, what holes you're exactly gonna fish. So what we did is we drilled a bunch of holes, and like this one's 27 feet. So what I did with my foot is right next to the hole, I write the number 27 in the snow. So it's nice when you have a little bit of snow, you can write the depth. And then, you just pick up and you go to the next hole. Put your graph down. This one was 25, so I wrote 25 in the snow right here. This one where we set up our iFish Pro is 20 feet. And this, you know, it gives you that visual, you know, you write in big numbers so you can kind of take a step back and look at all your holes and see what depth they are. It really helps you give that, you know, really good perspective on, and, you know, play it in your mind on what these fish may be doing when they move up here. So, you know, once you write all these numbers in, you're gonna, you know, you're gonna find a little deep cut that comes in here, pop 20, 30 holes and write the numbers next to them. And, you know, strategically set out your lines where you think these fish are going to be moving in at. So, you know, we did this. We have 22 here, we have 25 there. Those holes are pretty much in line. So I know it's a little bit shallower of a point that sticks out right here, and it's a little bit deeper of a cut here. So, I mean, that kind of makes it too during prime time. You know, if you're fishing a hole and you're not getting any fish, you know, you can quickly reel up and kind of look and see what depth the holes are instead of going around and checking them. It just helps you save time during prime time. So we have an iFish Pro set up here, iFish Pro set up there. Hayes and I are going to be jigging. We're going to be walking around. We're going to be moving. But we, you know, essentially we know already the depth of the holes before we go there. And that's just going to help you be more efficient and help put more fish on the ice. Ooh, what are you?
Gull Lake Gold. That's what that is. Call it. Oh, big fish. Here we go. On. Good walleye.
You got him?
That's what we're talking about. Heck yeah, man. I don't think it's a real giant one, but I was just sitting here pounding this ripping route. I'm talking to Grant. I'm like, when are they going to start biting? I think right now. Could be a little better. He definitely grew up. Nice walleye. Awesome fish. That is exactly what we came for right there. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Love the gold colors they have out here. I mean, just a great fish. I don't know, man. What do you think? Should we keep this one for dinner or have a peek?
I think we should, because as of now we have no fish, and we were thinking about keeping on.
I think that's a great eater.
I do too.
It's about a 16 incher.
I do too.
Great fish. Dinner fish. Awesome. Let's get another one. Drill time.
Yep. There it is. There you go, buddy. There it is. There it is. Watch that camera angle. There it is. Ooh. What do we have, Hayes?
I think a big old walleye.
Should be there.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That is exactly.
Yes, buddy. Yes.
I had to play with him, but
I had him. I missed him like twice. First time I set the hook and he wasn't there. Next time he just lifted up on it, I missed him. Third time's the charm. Look at that walleye. Beautiful. He was not super aggressive, but we got him. He ate it the third time. Look at that walleye. On the Rapala slab wrap. Oh, first time he hit it, I didn't really get the hooks into him. Second time he missed it. Third time we got him. That is a perfect Gull Lake walleye. These fish bite early and they bite late. That sun has been down for about 20 minutes, maybe a half hour. Look at that walleye. We might keep him for dinner. That's a beautiful fish. Look at that. But man, is that fun. You got to take advantage of these low light periods. That's when these walleyes are up here feeding. Look at that fish. That is fun. That is fun. Gull Lake in the Brainerd area, there's so many options around. Walleyes, we might fish some Tulabee tonight. We don't know what we're going to do, but there's a lot of fishing to be had around this area. Man, this is fun. Fish? Yeah. Nice. Dude, I came over here and I moved that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I moved it. I just twitched it.
Yeah, this is a good.
Holy cow.
Walleye, I think.
I don't know if you guys saw off camera, I literally walked over here and I just picked it up like an inch, like a couple times, and then 2 seconds later, bam, it goes.
Yeah, a lot of times you do something different, you know. Like,
that's so
I look
crazy.
back and I was like, God, when he jigs this,
right?
I
Like,
hope we can get a bite. I mean,
I know. Man.
This will be the biggest fish we've caught. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so, man. Holy cow.
Crazy. We've
How
grinded.
much fun is this?
It's a lot of fun. I mean,
It's tough during the middle of the day, guys, but you just got to stick it out and just work your mornings and evenings, and you're going to have success out here. You're going to have success, but you just got to stay with it, put in your time, and you're going to catch nice walleyes.
There you go, buddy.
I'm ready to get my hands wet.
He doesn't like the bottom of the ice. This is a real nice walleye. I mean, real nice. I mean, like.
Real nice, like I should have grabbed the rod.
Gotta give Buddy a few, you know what I mean?
Right, I love it, I love it.
Wow. The head shakes are real with this thing here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
We're good? That's scary when they get stuck, man.
I can't. I don't
Holy cow, his. That's huge.
Huh?
That's huge.
Grab him, dude.
Oh, look at that walleye.
Yeah.
Look at that, baby.
Oh, my.
That is a beauty. That is a beauty. That is an absolute gorgeous walleye. I'm speechless.
I was just gonna say this.
I'm speechless. Like, you put the puck in the net, but I got the assist. Unbelievable. That's ridiculous. Look at that walleye.
Oh my gosh.
That makes the day, buddy. That's a tanker. Look how thick he is.
Just.
Oh.
What a fish, man. 25, 26.
Oh, it is so. It's just the girth on it too, buddy. That's an awesome, awesome walleye.
What a
and
rush.
They don't get any more pretty. Like Gull Lake walleyes, guys, you have to come here and just try it. Like, put it on your bucket list. Like, everybody goes to Lake of the Woods, Mille Lacs. Like, come and give this a try because they are beautiful fish to be caught.
Absolutely, man.
What a walleye. Let's get her back.
Man. I love it when they wave goodbye. Like I was just saying, this flag just popped up. I'm gonna take this out of the way.
There
for
we
you.
go. Awesome,
You
man.
on?
This is a good fish. This is a big fish.
Awesome, dude.
This is a big fish.
Man, oh man.
Big head shakes. Big head
That
shakes.
was crazy. I marked it and I look back and
Oh man.
tip up
This
pop.
is what it's all about. Oh, nighttime. Nighttime. This is a good walleye.
Sun is just over the trees, man. It's just.
Look at these head shakes.
Oh, I can see it on my graph over there.
Look at these head shakes, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's gonna be a good one. Oh, big rainbow chubs.
Yep.
There's the bobber stop.
Here she
deal.
comes, dude.
Look at that walleye.
There you go.
Look at that walleye. Look at that. Guys, that is what it's all about. Look at that. That is Gull Lake Gold right there.
Gotta love it.
What a beautiful, these are some of the darkest walleyes I've seen, man. They're so pretty.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Look at that fish.
Yeah.
That is so pretty. Just down that hook too.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. What a way to end the evening. Look at that walleye. Absolute beauty. What a fish and what a way to end the day.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. What time is it, bud? It's late.
Yeah,
It's late.
5:23.
It's late. It's dark.
Awesome. Look at your graph. Gosh, there's a fish. These fish are literally moving in.
We got to get this guy back down the hole.
Yeah.
What a day we've had. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.